In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an irresistible offer. Now, why is an offer important? Well, the thing is, most people think they have a traffic problem, and they don't, because anyone can go and spend $1 million on ads and get traffic. But you're probably thinking, well, okay, I don't have $1 million to spend on ads. But this is the fundamental question you need to ask yourself and you need to understand. It's how do I increase my return on ads spent? So how do I increase the return, so the money I make from my ads? And so just to really bring it home, I think most people probably know what ROAS is. But let's say you have 3 leads and you reach 3 people. If your ROAS is 100%, 3 of them would then become clients. But for example, if you reach 3 people and 0, so no one of them become clients, your ROAS would be 0%. So how do we increase? Because anyone can go and put out ads. Anyone can do that. The problem is just, what are the mechanisms, what are the systems that then goes and increases your ROAS? So how do we actually do that? How do we move it from 20% to 30% to 60%, for example? And this is how we do it. So it's through an irresistible offer. Now, if you haven't seen this page before, I exactly explain what this whole process is, what each step does. It's essentially the framework you can use to build out your sales channel or your funnel, whatever you want to call it, for Facebook ads. So if you really want to know what this is, and I do recommend going watch this video before you continue on watching this one, I have a link on this page somewhere where you can go and click and then go and watch that other video. It explains the whole process of how to set up your ads, how the ads need to look like, how to get contact information, how to provide value for your clients, and essentially how you build trust with the client and lower skepticism to the point where they are actually willing to buy from you. So please go and watch that video. But the thing is, and what's really, really important to understand and to keep in mind, is you want to, throughout the whole process, so throughout the process of making the perfect offer, which I'll show you in this video how to do, you want to have your market's biggest pain points in the back of your head. What do I mean by that? So I'll explain what I mean by it in just a few seconds, but I've done the research and I've seen that beginners are afraid to start in the gym because they feel judged and they don't know where or how to start. So you can go onto ChatGPT, DeepSeek, any type of AI, and search for, what are the things most people are scared of or afraid of when they want to start in the gym, and what's keeping them from starting in the gym. So, and I've also, I've gone into the trenches. You can go onto Reddit, you can go onto Quora, and go and see and go and read the comments of what are the biggest fears, what are the pain points, what are the things keeping people from starting in the gym. And actually go and read, be part of the conversation, ask questions. Why do you feel that way? Really understand what is the pain points these people are experiencing. Really understand where they are coming from. You need to be able to see it from their point of view and from their perspective. Now, first of all, and the first step, most people neglect this, but I would say this is probably one of the most important things to do. Otherwise, the offer is incredibly diluted. And I'll explain in a second what I mean by that. But what you want to do is you want to go and create a features and benefits list. So we want to sell the sizzle and not the steak. What do I mean by this? We want to sell the benefit and not the feature. For example, this is what it looks like when you try and sell the steak. So at Gym X, for example, we are equipped with the finest strength and cardio equipment to help you work out any way you want. Guys, this is where, someone tries and sell the steak. They're only selling the feature. And everyone knows, obviously, a gym has equipment. No one doubts that. But a beginner with a certain pain point is going to think, okay, how is that ever going to help me in solving this problem that I have, which is I'm afraid to start in the gym and I don't know where to start. So we want to take that feature and frame it into a benefit so that it benefits the pain point of the person that we want to target. So people who wants to start in the gym. And what you want to do is, and why this is so powerful, is you need to be able to explain to a prospect or someone who wants to start in the gym, you need to be able to explain to them better than they can explain to themselves the pain point they're having. So if you can explain it to them better than they can explain it to themselves, they're going to realize, listen, you understand this problem that they are having so well, you're going to understand the solution even better. That's the essence of copywriting, and it's the essence of sales. So we want to frame it in this way. So confused about which machines to use or how to use them? At Gym XX, our training guides and machines feature visual instructions to eliminate any guesswork. What this does is it frames your feature and into another direction where it now pinpoints and targets the pain points of the people who wants to start in the gym. It doesn't just say how great you all are or how good your machines are, which really no one cares about because everyone says that about their gym. It says, how can you use the machines to solve that problem you're having? So that's step one. Step two is we want to make an outrageous offer. Now, forget about the lawyer, forget about everything you can provide. This step is you want to go above and beyond. You want to think of every single thing that's going to be so cool, even if you can't deliver on it. That's going to be so cool to provide to your prospects, to the people who wants to start in the gym. And this is what makes a really good offer. Most people, let's say there's a line that's the maximum that you can provide to your clients or to the prospects. Most people start way below and they're like, okay, I'm gonna put in this, maybe I'll put in this. Okay, when I put in this, it's too much. But what we want to do with the second step is we want to shoot way above. We want to be like, once we've completed this list, you would feel there's no way I can provide everything for this person. That's the point where we want to be at. So, for example, we want to say, for example, that these are all the things, and grab a pen and paper, workshop, maybe brainstorm this with a couple of people in your at the gym and say, okay, what are the things we can really provide for these people? So, for example, 7 free coupons. Sorry, my camera is in front of that. For 7 free coupons for smoothies. Apologies, my camera is in front of the text. 5 free personal training sessions, a month of free access to all the facilities and classes, maybe a beginner's training guide to help them. I think if I have in mind a training guide where you can even have a map. I know this sounds dumb, but really this would help. To even have a map or a layout of the gym and showing this is exactly where the machines are, and then a QR code for that machine saying this is exactly how this machine is used. I think it's really easy to set up. You can even use the QR code on the machine itself. Most machines have this, and put it in the training guide and say, go and scan this QR code, go and see what it does. This is the muscles it targets, those type of things. And even a training guide for people who's just starting out to show them the fundamental exercises they can start to do even at home and in the gym, and just some general basic tips. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent on beginner training guides, but so free access to our daily beginner classes. If you have that, maybe you want to give free access to people, and it provides them with a community of people who's at the same stage as they are, and they wouldn't feel as alone. Maybe they want to become part of the community, meet some friends there, or they just want to know, where do I start? How do I get a bit more fit? How do I get stronger, etc. Do free Cairo sessions. So this is what I meant by you really want to go above and beyond. Really think of everything you might be able to provide for them. Even if this is worth really a lot, you would still say, okay, well, let's provide this. And then a free t-shirt, 30 days of bring a friend for free, cancel anytime with no hidden fees or penalties. So this is obvious. I think you can frame this in a better way. But yeah, you want to list all of these things. Sorry. And then what you want to do is you want to pull back on anything you might not be able to deliver. So try and now bring it as closer and closer to the line to where you think, okay, this is the things I'm going to deliver. But I would urge you, don't bring it all the way to the line where you're like, this is comfortable for me. I'm willing to give this away because it's not that valuable. Really think, it's going to be a bit of a pain point to me to provide all of this, but it's going to be so valuable for the people that really wants to start, and it's really going to help them. So with this, and what I should probably mention, with all of these offers, it targets only beginners. So you can then say, this offer is specifically focused on how do we help beginners start in the gym. And really all of these things are targeted towards that. And now what you want to do is, and the reason why the first step was to create offers, features and benefits list, and why I said that if you don't do that, it dilutes your whole offer, because now you're going to put these offers, all of these things you listed, and the things you want to add into the offer, you're going to put it into your landing page. So these are the things that people are going to see when they go onto the landing page or to the offer page. Maybe after they've clicked on your ad, or maybe after they've downloaded a free type of thing that you provide, they're going to be sent to this thank you page with the offer, where people will read exactly what they're getting. And now we want to frame those features. So 5 free personal training sessions, that's a feature. We want to frame it into a benefit. And for example, don't know where to start? Enjoy 5 free anytime to use personal training sessions. So that's the feature. And now the benefit, to help build the fundamental knowledge that's crucial for any beginner to get started. Anyone that thinks, okay, I have no idea what to do in the gym, would read this and they would think, wow, this is exactly going to help me how to start, and it's going to keep them accountable. If they have a personal trainer for 5 sessions, it's going to keep them accountable. The personal trainer is going to show them everything they need to know. You want to frame that benefit to really show the value in it. And then, for example, the beginner blueprint training guide, we want to frame it in a way that says, for example, what machines do I even use? So that's the question the prospect or the member who wants to start asks themselves. Get our beginner blueprint ebook for 0 extra cost, which shows how to use each machine, the muscles they target, and where they are located in the gym. Really, honestly, when I started in the gym, this would have been extremely valuable. Imagine an ebook which shows you, this is the layout of the gym, this is where the machines are, this is what machines target, and then having a training guide showing for specific goals. If this is your goal, we would recommend using these machines, this program, and these are where the machines are located in the gym. It gives a extremely good rundown for these people who don't know where to start, and it eliminates that fear and it makes them more confident. So you would then, depending on what offers you pick, so from the list that you made, you would then go and attach a value to them. So go and attach an offer or a price to it, and say, because at the end of the day, price is just, it's subjective. Value is subjective. If you can show a person, listen, tangibly, this is the value that we are giving away, it creates it creates a frame in their mind that, wow, this is all that I'm getting. And then if you can say this is literally what it's worth, then what you would do it, you would say, we are giving all of this away for 90% off. So only for $33.9 a month. And what you would do it, most of the things you would give away you wouldn't just give them away the rest of the money. What I'm trying to say is the services you provide isn't at an extra cost to your business. Even though it is, you would think, well, these people are cluttering the beginner breakthrough classes, and it doesn't give space for people who actually want to use them, who actually pays for it, for example. But at the end of the day, if you're really honest with yourself and you really want to grow and you're like, okay, but are those classes really that full? Can I maybe squeeze people in for free and offer that in my offers? I think you know what I'm getting at, but that's sort of my thinking behind it. I don't know if it's the same for you. Please leave a comment down below if it's not, if I'm not getting it really. Okay, so what we have now is we have the body text. What I showed you just before is everything that's going to go into your offer and that's the things people are going to see, what they are actually getting. Now we want to create an irresistible offer headline. And we also want to create the sub headline, which reinforces the benefits. How would this look like? And please, please, please don't fall into the vague and gutless category. I think we all are familiar with these type of headlines, which says nothing. There's no risk reversal. It doesn't get you excited. It's almost like a placeholder. When a prospect sees this, they know, oh, okay, this guy's just putting in a headline because there needs to be an headline. And anyone can say this. Work out any way you want. You'll find everything here to look and feel your best. Anyone can say that. Other example, Gym XX will help you build the best version of yourself. It doesn't show how, it doesn't show what it's gonna do. It's a very vague headline. It doesn't really say anything. So those offers inspire zero action and will be ignored like all the other lame offers out there. For example, this is what I would think. Obviously this isn't perfect, but this is what I would think you should go into, the direction you should aim at. For example, always been scared and anxious to start in the gym. We directly pinpoint their pain point. So if that's the exact fear of someone, they're gonna be like, this is exactly me. Get our $331 worth beginner breakthrough bundle for 90% off. Built for those who fear judgment in the gym and don't know where to start. So, sub-headline, finally, start your gym journey with knowledge and confidence with our specifically tailored beginner bundle, which contains all the fundamentals every beginner needs when starting out. This is a bit wordy, but if someone sees 90% off, they're going to read the whole thing because they want to know exactly what's going on. Can they get this for 90% off? Is it something they're interested in and willing to buy? And honestly, most people, if it's good, most people read longer type of texts. If it's not generic, if it's specific, most people will read it. So we have the irresistible offer headline, we have the sub headline. Now, really something that's incredibly important is your power guarantee. The reason for this is you can promise the world, you can promise they're gonna have the best experience, you can promise so much value, but if you can't guarantee it with anything, and I know guarantees are like, people don't want to provide guarantees because it's it doesn't sound cool. It's normally, I don't know, whatever reason you might have not adding a guarantee, it works because what it does, it reverses the risk. And it's designed to move fence-sitting prospects over into taking action on your offer. Most of the times when I really see a good offer, I'm almost wishing, oh, I really want to do this, but I just wished there was some sort of guarantee that reverses the risk of me actually buying this thing. I really want to spend my money on, but I really want to be able to get it back if this doesn't provide exactly what I think it's going to provide. So, as I've just said, you can promise the world and even know you can deliver on it, but if you can't offer a guarantee, all the risk lies with the prospect. And that's the thing. You need to lower the barrier of entry and make it as low as you can. And the way we do that is we take all the risk on ourselves and alleviate all the risk from the prospect and the person actually making or buying. Why? Because they've probably been ripped off. They've probably been scammed by people selling exactly the same as you. And we want to show them, listen, we guarantee, we believe in this so much, we are willing to guarantee everything on it. I hope that makes sense. So an offer without a power guarantee is like a Ferrari without fuel. Pretty, but powerless. It's a really good offer, is really powerful, but without a guarantee, it's almost useless. And it's pure, a power guarantee is pure rocket fuel for your Ferrari, so for your offer. So most gyms have the vanilla cancel at any time guarantee. Guys, that's not a guarantee. Every gym offers that. Or even worse, there's no guarantee at all. So what does a power guarantee look like? And let me go through it first. If you feel our promised services didn't help you get more confident or learn what you need to know in the gym, just let us know. We'll spend up to $500 worth of extra help to make sure you get the results we promised. Or you can put in here, or get an extra 7 days on the bundle for free, or you don't even need to put in your credit card before starting this bundle. The thing is just most people, and you would think, yeah, but everyone's going to take advantage of this. No one's going to pay me. All of them are just going to do the 3-day or the 3-week or 2-week free trial. Most of the times it isn't actually that way. Most people really want to have this work for them. And if you can show them this actually works for them, they're going to go through with it. Most people, I think the trust is at a really low point in life. And I think most people don't trust other people to actually go through with the process. But if you can show them, listen, this is the amount of value we provide. This is what you're going to get out of it. Most people would take you up on your offer and actually go through the process. So this isn't the perfect power guarantee. You can tailor this to whatever your strengths are. So you would normally want to fit your guarantee or link your guarantee to a strength. So if you know you're really good in personal training, you would say, if our personal training didn't provide you, etc., 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 we'll spend, and you need to show them you're actually willing to spend money, even if it's not real cash. So it's rather services. So you're providing them with an extra 7 days of the beginner classes. You're showing you're willing to spend money for their satisfaction, for their success, and the value they are getting. And it's really powerful. It builds trust. There's nothing that complements an insane offer better than a low to no risk guarantee. Low to no risk to the client or to the prospect. To convert passive leads, people who just come on the page and be like, wow, this is a great offer, but I'm not willing to take the risk, into paying clients. So we have all of the three covered, but the thing is, there's a couple of things we need to add that every landing page essentially, every offer landing page needs to have. And it's social proof. We need to show them that there was a person, there was someone just like them before them, with the exact same concerns, problems, challenges that they have. That person went through the process and is now better off because of it, is now successful because of it, has now started and continued their fitness journey for 3 years. They look great, they feel great, but they had the exact same skepticism as you. We need to show them that. Premiums, I think most people scoff at premiums and think dilutes their brand and it sounds cheap. Guys, the reason people use premiums, and I think most gyms do with bags and maybe extra shirts, etc., is because they work. They really work. It's that final push that just pushes the person who's really on the edge of buying. It just pushes them over the line. And then scarcity and urgency. I think what's really good with this offer, if you for example provide free personal training sessions, you can really argue and strengthen that argument that, listen, there's only this amount of places available, act now or you're going to miss out, and you're not going to see this anywhere else anytime soon. So if you want to see an example of exactly how this looks like, please comment down below. I think I'll share a Google Drive or maybe a link to a landing page that I made that exactly incorporates all of this and exactly how it looks like, the feel of it, what the VSL should look like, those type of things. So if you want that, please comment down below. By the way, I am offering my services for free, so I am building out the whole sales channel from the newsletter to the free high value content offers you're giving people, to the email marketing, all those type of things, with a bunch of other strategies to, for example, how to retain clients, those type of things. So if you're interested, just comment down below free or email me free and we'll take it from there. Really hope you enjoyed, hope you implement this into your business. If you do, let me know how it goes and hope to hear from you soon.